box it up for me, for me. Oh, give me strength and give me peace. Does anyone out there want to give me? It's just another downfall, don't let it get the best of you. It's only up from the floor, out everything inside of you. Don't burn out on me. Don't burn out on me. Sadness is my enemy, I fear time will age him gently. Walking by my side for all these years, seems that we've grown friendly. Happiness is beautiful to see, won't you box it up for me?
This week, a full edition W5 investigation into an alleged worldwide cover-up of sex abuse involving an organization you may least expect, the Jehovah's Witnesses. The sect is involved in lawsuits in Canada and around the world, alleging its doctrine victimizes abused children. W5's Avery Haynes travels to London, New York, California, and across Canada to hear from victims who say that religious rules and intimidation ensure trauma is
Produced for the Jehovah's Witnesses website show happy and carefree worshipers. What they don't show, the sheltered lives, the strict rules meant to protect against the Satan-led outside world. Witnesses are required to spend hours spreading Jehovah's word door to door and get straightforward cards like these. They don't celebrate holidays, no Christmases, no birthdays, and those who don't obey the rules risk being shunned by friends and family. Documents obtained by W5 show that Jehovah's Witnesses elders are instructed to keep a record of every single child sexual abuse allegation and then forward those allegations onto the organization's own legal department. Now, in many countries, including here in Canada, the law requires that allegations like that be dealt with by police. And yet there's ample evidence that calling the police has not been the regular practice of the Jehovah's Witnesses.
Since they've gone to police and left the congregation, they've also lost the only family they've ever known.
My brother told me they acted like we were dead.
We're back with NBC News In Depth tonight, an exclusive investigation into yet another religious organization hit with sexual abuse allegations. The Jehovah's Witnesses have settled 9 lawsuits alleging church policies protected men who abused children for many years. In settling, the church did not acknowledge wrongdoing. Now, evidence has surfaced that leaders did know about some of the men, but apparently never informed authorities. Our senior investigative correspondent, Lisa Myers, has our exclusive report tonight in depth.
They do not report child abuse to the authorities unless it's mandated by a state for the clergy to do so.
A San Diego man is getting more than $13 million from the head of the Jehovah's Witness Church in New York for being sexually abused as a child. Fox 5's Alina Bovian joins us from the newsroom with more on the victim who is speaking out about his abuse for the first time.
If they don't get a confession from the perpetrator, or they don't get 2 eyewitnesses to the abuse, under their policies and practices, they will do nothing.
They knew that what was done to that boy in 1982 was a sexual abuse.
They knew it was a crime, and they knew Gonzalo Campos could do it again. They acknowledged that, but they never did anything about it.
During the litigation, the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society of New York, the entity that oversees the Jehovah's Witnesses churches, refused to provide documents and witnesses. As a result, Lopez was awarded $13.5 million by a San Diego judge for damages.
There has to be a confession or 2 witnesses. We will never change our scriptural position on that subject.
5:30. Fox 1 starts
now. Hello and good evening. I'm Stevie. You're first on Fox 4 News at 5:30 tonight. 6 people have filed a civil lawsuit saying when they were children, they were sexually abused by church elders within local Jehovah's Witness Kingdom halls.
Yeah, that's right. The lawsuit was filed Thursday. It speaks of years' worth of abuse to 5 girls and 1 boy. And their Dallas attorney thinks there are more abuse cases.
The lawsuit alleges 6 children were fondled, groped, molested, and exposed to sexual acts during the 1990s while spending time with Jehovah's Witness elders in North Texas. And then while acting in a position of authority and trust, sexually abused them. It also says the governing body did not report this conduct to the authorities and did not otherwise warn members of the general public. The Turley law firm in Dallas filed a civil suit. It seeks at least $1 million.
Now, the governing body of the Jehovah's Witness faith is the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society of New York, Incorporated. We have reached out to that entity for reaction, but so far it has not responded. Because this particular faith requires there must be at least 2 people to attest to an incident, alleged incident of abuse before it's even looked into. There was never an internal investigation, nothing ever reported to police, and that's something the attorneys say they're hopeful that this lawsuit can change.
What ability have we got to protect every child in Australia?
What you can do is you can report to the child protection authorities.
And that is done in some cases.
But generally it's not done, is it?
No.
Inquiry underway in Sydney, Australia has uncovered disturbing information about child abuse within the Jehovah's Witnesses.
No me importa lo que piensa la gente de mí, que si traigo el pelo de alguna manera, porque me gusta traerlo así, que porque escucho ese tipo de música, si es la que me gusta oír. Critican todo lo que ven en mí, inventan chismes que no son ciertos. Con quién hablo, con quién salgo, con quién ando, ¿qué te importa? Es mi vida. Si yo no le hago daño a nadie, ¿quién eres tú para decirme cómo vivir? ¿Quién eres tú? Me vale lo que piensen, hablen de mí. En mi vida y yo soy así, Simón. Me vale lo que piensen, hablen de mí. En mi vida y yo soy así, porque me vale, 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 me vale todo. Me vale, 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 me vale todo. Si no me entiendes, no comprendes, pues ya ni modo. Porque me vale, 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 me vale todo. No puedes criticar algo sin conocerlo primero. Seré muy feo por afuera, pero muy bello por adentro. Si eres una de esas personas, te tengo una solución. En vez de estar fregando y molestándome así, dedícate contra que está mal en ti. Porque me vale lo que piensen, hablen de mí. En mi vida y yo soy así, Simón. Me vale lo que piensen, hablen de mí. En mi vida y yo soy así, porque me vale, 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 me vale todo. Me vale, 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 me vale todo. Si no me entiendes, no comprendes, pues ya ni modo. Porque me vale, 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 me vale todo. Mientras los reprimidos andan aburridos, yo no ando de jodido, no tengo broncas porque soy yo mismo.
It's not done, is it? Inquiry underway in Sydney, Australia has uncovered disturbing. Australia's SBS has been following the hearing. She joins us now live from Sydney. So Emma, this is a wide-ranging royal commission. It started with allegations of child sexual abuse, into the Catholic